mischief, and she became thoroughly entangled in the ropes of a crab trap. Now, unfortunately, the more she struggled to get out of those ropes, the tighter they pulled. Well, fortunately, a fisherman out for the morning saw a buoy on a crab trap, kind of bobbing and turning, and he went over to investigate. Thank goodness he did, because he found a little dolphin thoroughly entangled. He called for help. A rescue team was sent out, and Winter was brought into our aquarium in the middle of the night. Now, as for how she got her name, that was the season during which she arrived in December at about 4.5 years ago. And just so you guys can feel sorry for us, it was a very, very cold Florida night. It was down in the 60s. I know. So far, no sympathy, but she was rescued and brought in. Well, that first night that she came in, none of us thought she'd make it till morning. We found out very quickly that Winter is a pretty amazing dolphin. Now, when she came in, she still had her tail, but one of those ropes had wrapped around right where you see that, and that she lost that tail. And how many of you have ever put a rubber band around a finger or your wrist, and your whole, everything else kind of turns purple and tingles? That's because it's not getting enough blood supply. Well, that's exactly what happens to Winter's tail. That rope wrapped around, cutting off the blood supply. So over the first several days and weeks that she was here, she lost her flukes, she lost the joint that attaches it to her body, and she lost 3 of her vertebrae. Well, we thought, there's no way this dolphin can overcome that. Well, obviously she did. She never said quit. But then we thought, well, unfortunately, this little dolphin will never swim again, because a dolphin swims with that tail fluke going up and down. That's how a mammal swims. Well, Winter apparently didn't hear our thoughts, because she just decided, no big deal. Can't swim like this, I'll swim like this. So she taught herself to swim like a fish does. Well, as she began to develop, the trainers noticed that she was developing a very strong curvature of her spine, kind of like a human scoliosis, based on her muscle movement. Now, you can see from that layout there, that's virtually gone. And the reason that it is because of the special care Winter gets. Winter needs physical therapy each and every day in order to strengthen the proper muscles, keep that spine straight. And one of the devices that was invented to help her with this is, guess what? Her very own artificial tail. Winter has a prosthetic. We have one over here. Kevin is showing it to you right now. As far as we know, she is the only dolphin with a complete prosthetic tail. As you can see, they had to replace the joint and part of her peduncle as well. This is made by a human prosthetic company. Hanger Prosthetics, group of the nicest people you'll ever meet, took this project on. And what they did is make something as close as they can to simulate her tail, meaning the weight has to be correct, the buoyancy, everything. She's growing, she constantly gets new ones. But this is used in some of her physical therapy sessions as a device to help her move in the right direction. Winter knows, because she's been trained, when this tail is on, she will be positively reinforced for moving her body in the right motion. The trainer has a pouch of food with her, and every time they see her move like that, she gets a fish. So it's a very, very important part of Winter's care here at the aquarium. So we invite you to come back and hold it, take a picture with it. Remember, you're going to get to tell all your friends that you met a movie star, so you may as well have evidence, right? Go ahead and hold that tail. Well, as you can see, Winter gets a lot of hands-on training. Winter is a very social dolphin. She was unreleasable due to her tail, but also a dolphin is not releasable unless they've had at least 2 and hopefully about 4 years with their mom. A calf has to learn everything from mom, and if they don't have that time, we would be sending a calf out there without the hunting skills that they need, without knowing how to fight off predators. So Winter would not have been releasable even if she had been able to keep her tail. But she's needed lots and lots of hands-on care. So she's very comfortable with people. As you can see, she likes to imitate her trainer. She will dive down when she does. She will roll over. She will do somersaults. That's all its